Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As we're about to have today's video, we're here to talk about how nobody likes to see a 6'11" inside big man on their team in the rec center for 2K23, especially a 6'11" one for that matter. But in today's video, I'm here to showcase why you shouldn't judge every single one that you end up playing with, because they might actually be really nasty. Now, what this really mostly entails is freelance dunk meter style stuff. So whether it's just catch run dunk meter, the rebounding, the shot blocking they may add to the court as well, freelance bait, stuff like that where you can bait off the corner and like bait the passes, play passing lanes, all that type of stuff. And obviously, the one thing that they can't do is supply shooting. Now, as for today's video, this is the rec random squad. I'm playing with 3 randoms, and then I got my boy Tonic right here. It's just us like duoing rec, essentially. We just duo queue and load up with 3 randoms. As you can see, a level 4, 10, 20 right here. We got a lot of 98 to 99 overalls on the squad though, so that is fortunate as well. And I will say, they were also very deferring to me and Tonic, letting us actually work quite a bit on offense. And man, I just wish people in the rec center knew their role a little bit, or at least understood what their skill level is and what they bring to the table, whether it's offensively or defensively, and just not getting out of body, man. I really do appreciate the people who do understand that maybe they don't bring a ridiculous amount of scoring to the court, and they don't chuck 14, 15 shots a game or anything like that. And if you do bring scoring to the court and you are a small point guard, I respect that as well, because I still think there is talent and skill to that 100%. But a lot of people do hate on that. Anyway, a quick look at the matchups right here. The dude at the 5 is my matchup, as you can see right here. Nice little name he's got, literally. But anyway, I just wanted to showcase a masterclass of this 6'11" inside big man gameplay right here. So as you can see, I'm running slash and rim take secondary. Slash take, easy blow-bys. You got to see this stuff on display, bro. Now, the first quarter's a little bit slow, not extremely, but it's not exactly perfect. You can see we end up getting a shooting foul right here on the first shot of the game. We'll go ahead and skip past most of this. As you're going to see, he only hits one of the free throws. We hit my boy right here on a fast break. He doesn't go for the dunk, and then he gets kicked out of the quick drop. So that's a nice little start to the game right there. And honestly, probably had a jump shot too. I'm not here to dog on the randoms though too much. I just have fun kind of making fun of it to an extent. Anyway, you can see drop off the corner or the wing right there. Me and Tonic are both there for the block. I get the block though in anchor. As you can see, I gotta showcase this real quick, bro. Look at the takeover progress you get with Hoff anchor and accelerator paired together. And this is like secondary rim take. If I ran double rim, I might actually have takeover, like single take off literally just one block and a rebound into this game. So boom, we get the block right there. Hoff anchor slides this all the way from like right here, like probably 1/10 of takeover all the way up to like 9/10. Anyway, we're here to showcase the majority of our offensive and defensive possessions. I'm not going to skip very much. I will say though, I'm only going to showcase the first half. I think that's the best part of the game and a really fun display as well. So we're just going to showcase first half straight up. And then other than that, we'll kind of skip to the end of the game and just show you how the stats ended up going. Anyway, point guard goes 1 for 2 at the line. I'm here to drop again, and the ball randomly kind of ends up off them. I don't really know how. I didn't really understand how that was like even happened. I didn't pay a ton of attention to it when I was watching this game back a little bit to decide if I was going to turn this into a video or not. But I still have no idea what even happened right there, to be real with you. Now right here you can see Tonic ends up getting a shot. I did get that crazy worm right there though, and we're able to kind of push him out the way. But like I said, a little bit of a slow start to the game as far as my stats go, so to say, or my like build production. But you will see this stuff absolutely take over, like I would say early second quarter, late first quarter, stuff like that. It's ridiculous. Now, fortunately, like I said, I have Tonic on my team. So if Tonic is the inbounder, and not to mention, like I said, the point guard was being very deferring to us, letting us actually work offense. And it was a lot of people that were down to be role players on the court. I love that. I love the fact that some people were down to just be cutters, spot ups, all types of stuff like that. But yeah, I would never get the opportunity like this if I weren't playing with Tonic to just come out here and do 2 like downhill crossovers and dunk meter or something like that. And not to mention, when you're playing with pure randoms, like you're loading in with a full 4 randoms and you don't have anybody that you're playing with, you are at the mercy of the fact that you have to be flawless with that dunk meter. You better believe that my ball rights are going to get revoked entirely if I miss that first dunk meter. But as you can see, we're now out here on takeover, and I hate that everybody sits here and talks about if you are a slasher, like a slashing style player, I need spacing, this, that, and the other. Don't set me screens. There's no way, there's no world that I would prefer to have screens set for me, but I can deal with it. It doesn't matter at all. Boom, use this with a crossover, get past that guy, dunk on this help defender. Doesn't matter. I'm here to dunk on literally anybody as long as they're in the paint with it. And that's the power of the dunk meter. If you're going to be an inside build, you have to have that in your game. That's that's my true opinion. That's my stance on it. And if you don't have that in your game, you're not really gonna get the full, like, useful aspect of your insideness. I know that's not even a word, but that's just the truth. You're not gonna really be able to capitalize off being an inside build. Right here, rebound, go up the paint mash, you know, just get a 10% contest, go right there, slash take. My close shot is actually only 60. You will see it on display in today's game, but to be real with you guys, I'm gonna just give it away. I don't miss a single shot in this game. That's about as much as you need to know. Now right here, Tonic was trying to go to me on that lob and try and get a contact alley, but either way, it's whatever. Obviously, he didn't really intend for it to go to the other guy, and I'm sure the other guy didn't really intend to get in the way of it either, but oh well. Alright, so skipping a tad bit ahead, as you're going to see, this guy hits him with a mean fake pass. I'm down here for the box. It would have been probably free board if you ask me as well, but either way, he gets the shot to go. 12-5 lead, and now I'm kind of out here like playing a little bit of the full court press help, so to say, even though this is not my guy. Also, this is an issue Tonic was having for the majority of the game, and this is one thing I really dislike about playing with the rec randoms. As you can see, Tonic's guy is the orange, but then like this guy ends up picking up on him, so then Tonic would think to step out to this, but now as you can see, a little bit of a miscommunication as far as this stuff goes. So I just end up guarding ball. This guy kind of plays my guy, so now we're just in the freelance with it. Like this stuff like this just happens a lot when you're playing with the randoms, and to be fair, it was a good little idea for that guy to help and stuff, but it's just those on the fly things that you can't really talk through, so you kind of have to just reason with, you know, someone you can't even speak to. But anyway, once again, Tonic's inbounder. I'm getting blessed right here. I have the opportunity to actually show out a little bit, but unfortunately, as you can see, get reached on right there. Hit him with a little LT hezzy. I love that move. It's one of the things that I can absolutely use with this 6'11". By the end of this gameplay, if you guys want to see my 6'11 dribble tutorial, I would so be down to showcase that, because I'm not gonna lie, I am finding some stuff that I absolutely love to use. Anyway, in the defense right here, I'm out here guarding ball, kind of showing. We're here to help on the interior as well, though, so we get another block. Unfortunately, this is with me on takeover, so I don't get a lot of takeover like advantage off getting that block. But either way, this slash take actually is going to help me quite a bit on defense, adding the vertical speed, all types of stuff like that. Obviously, like it's going to help with rebounding as well. I do also only have 94 defensive rebound, so as we all know, if you've watched my videos and stuff like that all the way throughout the course of the year, slash take is only going to boost your rebounding by 5, but that's cool because that puts me at 99 at that point, with 99 vertical, by the way, as well. Technically 98. I have 90 vert off rip, and then slash is gonna boost it by 8, so that's 98 vert with like 86 something speed as well on slash take. It's crazy. But right here you can see, catch the ball, hit him with a little triple threat spin, and I get right through him. Once again, you could sit here and cry about stuff like this all day. Yeah, and this is me, the inside center, not being irritated about spacing. Why? Because I have the dunk meter in my bag, and it doesn't matter, bro. Cut, double cut, who cares? I don't. Double cut, and I don't care about spacing. I actually had someone semi-open, but as you can see, he cuts this again too, so even if I did pass to him, would have kind of thrown a contested interior pass. But anyway, again, doesn't matter, and you're gonna see that throughout the whole course of the gameplay. I don't care about lack of spacing. If anything, I actually like when people cut because it opens up my perimeter. And the real issue I have with that 5-out team, as you will notice if you watch my 5-out videos and stuff like that, shout out to another block right there as well. I think that was actually Tonic's though, but if you watch the videos of me on my 5-out team, generally when I am at the top of the key with it, even with 87 ball handle, it gets kind of tough with the amount of lack of spacing you have on the wings. So for instance, if I have the ball up top, but then I have someone in the left wing in the left corner, and then someone in the right wing in the right corner, it's going to make it tough for me to get to the hoop. Whereas with this stuff right here, I have really good spacing on the 3-point line, yet bad spacing in the paint. As you can see, I get past one, get past another, because bro's setting me a screen even though I'm right past my guy. I mean, this is the type of stuff you see in the rec, bro. I mean, like, at this point, you need to get up, out the way, move, and let me get that one-on-one, and I can make the pass to you at that point if the defender ends up getting out of the play. But as you can see, holding a screen, who cares, though? It is what it is, bro. But as you can see, don't plan to dunk me to this one because I could see the help defense coming. I went for the hop, and I was going to just end up passing to the corner, but I get a blocking foul, like, as in that player gets a blocking foul, and I get sent to the line. And I'm able to get some free takeover, free like points and stuff like that as well. You can see I actually hit the first one, and then Tonic popped the play take after. A little bit late, unfortunately, for him to pop it, and then I missed the second one too. So unfortunately, I missed out on a little bit of takeover. Shout out to Tonic for even running the play take though. That stuff is clutch. As you can see, look at the contest. I mean, that just speaks to the playmaking takeover, the team takeover boost right here. Like, look at this. I have slash and rim takeover. I just get a good shot contest, and my takeover is like a third of the way up. That's insane, bro. That's actually crazy. So right here, you're going to see Tonic hits me on another cut, hit him with a little smooth pump fake, go straight up, and once again, we almost have takeover again. This is literally just off a good shot contest and a dunk. It's so crazy, bro, what slash take plus like play take on the court can do. So right there, I get caught dropping though. That is one consistent thing you may see out of your inside bigs, is the tendency to drop, because obviously they're pretty like block heavy. You can see though, shout out to the teammates for actually having some belief in me passing up the court. I gotta shout them out for this one right here. This is so fire. So the dude sees me moving up ahead. He understands the clock and the situation, and shout out to this guy. I don't even know what his gamer tag was, but you can see understands the clock and the situation. We have 3.7 seconds left. I'm moving. I'm giving him an opportunity to throw to. I get so much attention pushed to me because they've seen this dunk meter stuff time after time and consistently. And as you can see, I hit my own cut right there. Boom, he gets a standing dunk to go, and I get takeover right before the quarter ends. And I actually was playing a poppy right here, but they end up going with a timeout. Shout out to these guys too. They're out here greasing for this stuff too. They get the half court advance and call a timeout, and then they're able to get it up there. Thankfully, I still have my takeover to pop right there, and they don't get anything off this. But as you can see, also, this is a full, like, maybe not a full squad, but it is two guys playing together. So it's at least the same equal thing as me and Tonic, where we are coming in with 2 and then 3 randoms. Maybe they're at least coming in with 2 and then they have 3 randoms right here. Not exactly sure what the other team's situation is, obviously. But anyway, into the next possession, once again, on slash take with it. 13 points and 3 rebounds in the first quarter though, outscoring their whole team 13-10, as again, an inside big man, pure inside, 6'11" for that matter. No paint mashing or anything like that, no 95 close shot or anything. It's literally just a dude with a dunk meter and 70 ball handle, just doing his thing. Look at this, snatch back, hitting a crossover, trying to get through 2, it don't matter. Hit a hop jumper and just like go crazy speed boost out of it, dunk meter green. And again, where's the spacing? Where's the spacing on this stuff? I'm getting a screen set by my 2 guard right here. I got another guy cutting from wing to wing. I got the 2 guard rolling off the screen, and then I got the point guard cutting from the corner. I'm dunking on 3 people right here, but who cares? Really kind of 4, to be honest with you. And honestly, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, not all inside centers are built equally, to be real with you. There are some that really come out here and they clog the paint up for you guys on offense, whereas this, like, I'm going with the block, get the rebound, I'm out in transition with it again, dunk meter again, green on his head. Like, this stuff is so capable for you to do as a big man, but it's just like, people just choose either not to do it, and I don't know why either. People will clown me for not being able to quote-unquote shoot in this game, yet here I am doing the dunk meter stuff, and I don't see people do this consistently enough. It's a huge aspect of your game that absolutely adds a gigantic factor to it in terms of making you unguardable. I mean, like, when people can do that as a shooting build too, it goes an even longer way as well. Now right here, I did make a mistake finally. I ended up passing to the corner when it probably should have been a Tonic read or a quicker pass to the corner as well. So that is my unfortunate fault. But either way, grab the rebound, out to Tonic on the break. He's going to hit the corner right there. I'm trailing in, but either way, he gets his own dunk to go. And now it's 27-10. They got a cold dude on the court. We're obviously not back on transition, but Tonic getting the bump steal as well. Tonic's going to end up trying to hop jumper to the corner, but can't get the shot to go. He ends up hitting the 2 guard down in the paint. Out to the PG. PG doesn't really have anything to go, but check this out. Look at this attention that we're drawing out here. I'm coming out with the slash take, and once again, just because I'm an inside big does not mean I have to sit here and camp the paint all game. Now, I will tell you guys this much. If I'm not getting the ball, I am going to try and make some of my, at least like what I would deem my traits as far as what I like value of myself in a player. I'm going to make some of those at least useful. And if I'm not getting the ball at all on the perimeter and dudes are just like letting me get left wide open, then I'm just going to sit down here and just go for rebounds. Simple as that. But what I will say, this actually works as like really good compared to what some people might think it does. Now, again, I'm just, at the end of the day, I do with 25 3-pointer. And people will leave me open as well until I actually shoot a ball. Especially with how much I dunk meter too. If they see me blocking shots, rebounding, dunk metering like this, and dribbling the ball, you better believe they're going to wait to see if I can shoot. They're not going to guard me out here. So what I want to explain though is I don't care if that's the case, because it gives me a free catch, run, dunk. Like, I can just catch it, run in, and make reads. I can either just go with the dunk meter if it's available. I can go with the crossover to get into the opposite ball hand. I can do all types of stuff. So I am at least still a threat out here to catch the ball because they don't want me to get it. It's about as simple as that. And that's the real issue at hand though sometimes when playing with the randoms, is that if I miss my first dunk meter of the game or something like that, I'm getting froze out of the offense entirely when they don't even know the half of it. They don't even know if I'm actually going to come out here and just keep on smoking the dunk meters like that. But unfortunately, you really have to play like the ego mind games with the randoms and the rec sometimes. You have to really establish like early good impressions, or first impressions, I should say. But anyway, they hit the 2 guard on the cut once again. Hit this guy. He's not going to be ready to shoot either. Again, the spacing on this team was horrendous. Like, there is not much 3-point shooting out here, besides Tonic, for that matter. But as you see, they ended up calling a timeout on him. That's another thing you have to deal with in the rec too. It's the ego timeouts. It's not that one was, but I'm just kind of referencing to like the fact that it happens. But as you can see, Tonic hitting me on a nice little cut. I don't know what dunk package that is. I think it might be Shaq, because I don't have Daryl Dawkins equipped, I don't think. And I don't know what else that could have been. I don't know if it was a contact dunk either. But yeah, just to get back to that point though, I'm not sitting here saying that timeout was an ego timeout, but I'm sure you guys have been there before, where they just burn all 4 of the TOs because they're mad they're not getting the ball or something like that. You got to deal with that in the rec center too. Right here, again, me and Tonic are cool with going to the teammates, but I'm just kind of generally moving into areas that would be deemed open. Because as you can see, the point guard's having a little bit of a tough time bringing the ball up the court, but he has really good vision with this stuff too. He was definitely seeing the cuts, and maybe I should even given him a couple more cutter options as well, but I understand the circumstances. I see the fact that it's going to be really tough for me to get cuts because we already have 2 or 3 off balls that are doing it every single play too. Like, look at this. Power forward with the cut. I'm going in here trying to do the hop dunk, but I don't got anything to go. We're going to try and hit Tonic, but just, again, a lot of cuts going on. I get the offensive rebound, walk it back in, get the standing dunk. Boom, we're almost on takeover again, bro. And look at the stats on this stuff. I mean, like 21, 8, and 3. Get another contest right there, but unfortunately he gets the shot to go. 35-17 though. Once again, point guard getting kind of double pressed. I'm trying to give him somewhere to throw, but once again, my man is dotting them corner cuts, bro. He has his head up, and shout out to the PGs that play like this too. I'm sure a lot of you guys are out there, and you know, obviously I still got love for the scoring PGs too. And that is still a talent at the end of the day. It belongs more in Pro-Am than it does Rec Center, though. For the most part, people will hate on you for it coming in here being a scoring PG. But either way, man, look at these stats, bro. This is insane. 10 for 10, a lot of dunk meters, a lot of standing dunks and cuts as well. 3 blocks, 21 points, 8 rebounds, outscoring their whole team combined, out-rebounding their whole team combined, and have 3 blocks to their 0 as a team as well. And I'm 10 for 10, and they're 8 for 18 as a team too. So really putting up wilt numbers in this first half right here. But anyway, there's not a whole lot more after that though. I will say, you're gonna look at this lead that we had right here, bro. This is insane. So we had a 44-29 lead. Yeah, again, like 46-29 lead, and with the stats that I was putting up too. But anyway, as you can see, the game kind of like flows along, and we're salting this lead away, and it ends up being 67-66 late in the game. This is horrendous, bro. Now, as you're gonna see, I don't really have great free throws, so I ended up kind of like not wanting the ball in that situation either. But I don't know. This is some sad stuff right here, though, that we ended up kind of choking this. Now, try and make sense of it, though. Like, I just wasn't getting the ball as much in the second half as I was in the first. I ended the game with 27, but I had 21 in the first half, 10 for 10 in the first half. And again, I'm sitting here talking to Tonic. I'm like, these dudes are not giving me the ball, and I was 10 for 10 in the first half. I can't even get a shot attempt. I can't even get the ball for that matter, besides a rebound that obviously sometimes I'm either contested on or not. But either way, once again, it kind of is what it is. You have to deal with this stuff in the rec every now and then, and there's not a whole lot more you can do about it. But a lot of these offensive possessions were getting stalled out, bro. There's just not a lot moving on the court. And once again, the 3-point attempts, like 0 for 1, 0 for 2, 1 for 2, Tonic with 4 for 7, obviously. But slash take, and obviously when I have the ball in my hands with no 3-point shooting on the court, the cuts to me are kind of pointless. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, you can overcome these type of things with an inside big man even still, as long as you have it built the correct way. It's why I'm not a huge fan of 7-2 bigs. I don't like the offense that it adds to the flavor of the court, because you're just really limited with your perimeter into your scoring. Like for me, I can catch it on the wing, go with it on like a catch run dunk, or put the ball on the floor and actually dribble there and get to the dunk meter. With the bigs, like the 7-2s and the 7-3s and stuff like that, you are purely close shot mash or hoping that you get a standing dunk with a rise up. This build can even still do that, obviously, with the gold rise up 90 standing dunk. I didn't really put it on display like crazy in this one, but even still, the mobility is crazy. 79 speed, 99 block, 94 defensive rebound, 92 offensive rebound, 93 driving dunk to 90 standing dunk. I really like this build. I just have a hard time figuring out how to use it for Comp Pro-Am because I don't really play like the 5-5, and Tonic more so plays the 5 when we play like the Comp Pro-Am stuff. So it's hard for me to really like figure out where to slide this build in at. It could play back end on defense while still being a pick and roller on O. That is another option as well. I have thoughts of it, but I also have thoughts of maybe just doing something different with our main competitive team as well. So I'm not exactly sure yet, but either way, again, really fire game, but I want to more so come back to this first half stuff right here because this was like really fun, and I was getting the ball, I was involved with this stuff, and again, I don't really understand. I understand like maybe phasing me out of the offense if I was like, you know, let's say like 4 for 8 on like the dunk meters or something like that, or 4 for 8 in the paint entirely. But this is 10 for 10, man. I don't know. I would show you guys the second half, but it'd obviously be a super long video, and I don't really have to get into those details or anything like that. But anyway, just wanted to post this and explain that you can still dominate as an inside center in 2K23 on the rec center, playing with randoms 100%. You just need to be given an opportunity, and obviously this is like word to the people out there that are watching this video. Give your inside centers an opportunity. Obviously, like, I would still say you guys have to be better with the dunk meter though. You cannot afford to just be someone that catches the ball on the perimeter and just holds their X button and expects it to work. It's kind of funny too, because I hear people who make inside builds off the sole fact that maybe their internet is bad or maybe their delay is really bad. I find it that I can't shoot through latency, or I can shoot through latency easier than I can dunk metering through latency. Maybe it's because the timing on the dunk meter is so ingrained in my brain and it's harder to adjust to that, whereas maybe like I can mentally adjust to maybe some more latency on shooting because I can just mentally prepare for that. But I don't know, like, to me, it's hard to dunk meter if you have a bad internet, and it's hard to be an inside build without the dunk meter. If you are purely just an X button holder, simple as that, you're gonna get punished for it. It's not gonna give you like the elite powerful dunks that you're seeing in this video right here that are just going through absolute contact and lack of spacing. A lot of those that you see where people are cutting off the wing and the corners and, you know, the point guard, or someone setting me a screen and rolling to the hoop as an inside center that I am, like, a lot of those you can't overcome without the dunk meter. So that's your big sole key and like big factor to actually being able to produce like this. But anyway, that is all for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, for to drop a like, sub me new, turn on noties, all good stuff. And like always, try to 2,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put Laker or put Tonic in the comments, search sports my way through, or you could put 611 as well. And like I said, if you guys want to see the dribble tutorial, if you want to see the build again or anything like that in a detailed way, I'd be down to show you, and I'm absolutely cool with making a video like that. So just feel free to hit me up and ask in the comments as well, like about the build. But anyway, that's all. Hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.